Brett Hudson.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. It's a pleasure to rise in support of the Home and Community Support Payment for Travel Between Clients Settlement Bill in its first reading. I think it's been canvassed or traversed quite well this afternoon as to how this bill has come about. But it does or will enact a negotiated settlement between service providers, support workers and unions, the 20 district health boards and the Crown around the issue of payment of time and costs for those workers when they were travelling and when they are travelling between their clients. And I acknowledge, as my colleague Mr Bishop pointed out, that in the regulatory impact statement, officials noted that they had cited at least one legal opinion that suggested that that the authority may find that travel between clients was indeed part of the classification of work under the Minimum Wage Act. So I would suggest rather than long and protracted court proceedings, that the parties did come together and negotiated an acceptable outcome, acceptable to all parties outcome around the middle of last year, and this legislation will give full effect to that. And importantly, around this particular issue, and I'm not looking to canvass elements outside of the specifics that this bill is addressing, but in this issue it will give an enduring solution, one that is affordable and therefore sustainable to address this issue of travel between clients and the time recompense for the time and the cost of travel. So what we'll see is from the 1st of July of 2015, employees will be paid for the time they spend travelling. From the 1st of March next year, they'll be recompensed for the cost, towards the costs of that travel, and that gives certainty around that future, and that is balanced in the negotiated settlement with an agreement, therefore, that those employees will not and cannot pursue for wages payable under the Minimum Wage Act 1983 from before the commencement of this bill. I think it's an effective and clearly agreeable outcome to all parties involved, and I commend it to the House.
The question is that the motion be agreed to. Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it.
Travel Between Clients Settlement Bill, first reading.
The question is that the Home and Community Support Payment for Travel Between Clients Settlement Bill be considered by the Health Committee. Those of that opinion will say aye. Aye. To the contrary opinion will say no. The ayes have it. Call on Government Order of the Day number 3.
Taxation, Transformation,